here on guitar. And Hamp Brockman over here on mandolin. Hamp Brockman. Danno Harris on the congas in the back there too. Smell like WD-40 and an Old Spice aftershave. His suburban sanctuary, the original man cave. It's where he kept his memories of where a lot of mine remain. At the end of his driveway, well, I spent my Saturdays in Grandpa's garage, where I learned about love between an old man and a kid, like an old dog in a pub. I got my life lessons sitting on the tailgate of his Dodge and all the tools I needed in Grandpa's garage. It was a grand old man's museum, tacked up snapshots from the war. John 3:16 and a Polaroid of grandma's on the door. Well, his workbench stood like a shrine for good. He taught the golden rule, and how to measure twice and cut once. It was my church and school. It was Grandpa's garage, where I learned about love between an old man and a kid, like an old dog and a bug. Well, I got my life lessons sitting on the tailgate of his Dodge and all the tools I needed. Grandpa's garage. He took the time to show me how to use my hands. He took the time to listen when I didn't understand. He could make things just like new when my world fell apart. He fixed my broken back, my broken heart. In Grandpa's garage, I learned about love, being an old man and a kid, like an old dog in a pub. Well, I got my life lessons sitting on the tailgate, dodging all the tools I needed in Grandpa's garage. Got all the tools I needed in Grandpa's garage. Sings with me on this one, along with Greg. So you have to imagine Kimmy's part.
I ain't gonna sing.
You ain't gonna sing. Red bird is singing his sweet melody. Mockingbird is singing along. The turtle doves cooing a cool harmony. Got the makings of an orchestral song. Stones are rippling with the rhythm of spring. I'm finding reasons to ride and finding joy in life's simpler things, while losing all track of time. In my hill country rhapsody, day is coming alive with the sounds of a symphony, filling the clear Texas sky, played on the breeze through live old trees, and I'm tuning into the world, getting turned on to my favorite song, and getting high on my favorite girl. It's just a small ensemble playing sweet, a waltz and a two-step combined. The maestro is spot on, never missing a beat, and the light show is blowing my mind. The soft wind is whistling across the blanket of blue. Balmness in the dawn is silver brown. Let's dance cares away in this wondrous display. Won't you put your fine hand in mine and step to our hill country rhapsody? New day is coming alive with the sounds of a symphony, oh, filling the clear Texas sky, played on the breeze through live oak trees, and I'm tuning into the world, getting turned on to my favorite song, getting high on my favorite girl. I'm getting high on my favorite girl. You're my favorite girl.
Woohoo, yeah.
Can I get some more of Red and Hamp in my monitor over here? Listen. They're vocal. Yeah, we start there. I hopped at 2 a.m. out of Dallas, heading for LA. Jumped a slow-moving boxcar that looked empty and safe. I rolled my bedroll and got settled for the night. Out of the shadows stepped the ghost of a man asking for a ride. The match lit the face of an old soul with the eyes of a child. He said, "I'm Boxcar Charlie," tipped his Bogart hat and smiled. I said I didn't have a moniker, I was too new to the game. He said, "You're a Texino," and that's how I got my name. He said, "I ride the midnight rail every now and then. There's a need, I come to keep bad things from happening. And tonight I'm gonna ride with you until it's time I'm gone. There's trouble brewing up ahead, you'll find out later on." He stepped back in the shadows and I climbed in my bedroll. I had a switchblade in my boot, pulled it out, held it close. As the night wore on, I finally fell into a troubled sleep, wondering just what's up ahead for Charlie and me. one was slipping through the boxcar door. We pulled into Abilene, slowed down more and more. He said, go find the conductor. Tell him Boxcar Charlie said, listen up, you can stop the killer up ahead. Say the barricade is broken just outside of town. The lightning struck the motor and the arm ain't coming down. The warning lights won't flash and there's a school bus full of kids that are gonna get hit by the 810 highballing, God forbid. Well, I told the conductor just what Charlie said. He called the 810 driver who was flying up ahead. He got the message just in time to slow down the train. Watch that school bus cross the tracks. That's how close they came. The conductor said, you're a blessed young man to have Charlie ride with you. He's the hobo guardian angel, well known by boats and crew. He gave his life when he pushed a deaf bull clear from the tracks. Like a 35, praise the Lord, he keeps coming back. Now it's written in the good book, Hebrews 13:2. Be kind to a stranger in everything you do. And the next time that you meet one out on the streets, remember, he just might be Boxcar Charlie. Listen, could I get a little more guitar in the market? Ever lived in San Marcos, there's a lot of trains there. A lot of downtime. On the courthouse square in the summertime, shade of a white oak tree, the old men sat on benches, living history, whittling and spitting tobacco juice in the coffee can, solving the problems of the world as only old men can. At the cafe across the street, I told the waitress them men seemed to be the picture of contentment living out an old man's dream. She laughed and said it wasn't always that way, you might not believe. But just a while back, all that sat on them benches was white oak leaves. It all started when some ladies got together after church and decided to clean up the courthouse square, so they went straight to work. All planned to ban spitting and whittling, they's gonna put up signs. No whittling or spitting, $100 fine. Well, the signs went up and the men went home till the wives started to shout, you're underfoot and in the way, kicking your sorry spitting cans out. The old men had nowhere to go where they might congregate. The barber shop was way too small, it's too loud for this cafe. So they went down at Lucy's bar, started drinking right at 10. Then dominoes and checkers until the alcohol kicked in. Then they fight about whose turn it was, called each other cheats. Lucy called the wives and said, come get her, I'm calling the police. thought he saw some old ladies pull him up in the courthouse lines. Sure enough, the next day, them old men was back again, sitting on them benches, spitting and whittling. Got a moral to this story and the message in this song, that sometimes there are some things best just left alone. Like feral hogs, sleeping dogs, snakes and mama hens, and old men sitting on the courthouse square, spitting and whittling. Here's a song I'll paint for you. The sky shining sapphire blue, slipping through shimmering trees onto the river in a child's breeze. There's clear water, soft and clean, white limestone sleeping, he's emerald green, sunlight dancing like diamond shine. I'll sing you back home in walls in time. You can listen and somehow see the colors of sweet melody. Flying you to a perfect day where all you care wash away. So close your eyes, hear beauty ring, feel peace in this picture that I sing. See the divine light in your mind and find the child you left behind. You can listen, somehow see the colors of sweet, sweet melody. Flying you to a perfect day where all you care will wash away. Here's a song I'll paint for you. The sky shining sapphire blue, slipping through shimmering trees onto a river in a childhood breeze. He knows when the reds are running, where the flounder are about. Just the right rig and jiggy, snag old Mr. Trout. He's as salty and as seasoned as Papa Hemingway. He finds his rhymes and reasons living by the bay, living by the bay. daydreams unfurled, blessed by the bay. He slipped through the net, and now all he needs he gets every day by the bay. Lives by his catch when he's hungry, and by the bay shore bar when he's dry, by the breeze through palm tree leaves, singing in the sleep at night. He tells time by the tides, he sets sail by the stars. He lives by the water, fishing poles and guitars, living by the bay and one with the world, face to the wind, daydreams unfurled, living by the bay. He slipped through the net, and now all he needs he gets every day by the bay. He lives by the sunrise, sweet cry of the gull, and the gentle motion of the ocean on his hull. Those crow's feet lines when he's smiling, staring out to sea, tells a tale of the old fisherman who's right where he wants to be. Living by the bay and one with the world, face to the wind, he found the turtle. Living by the bay, he slipped through the net. Oh, now all he needs he gets every day by the bay. All he needs he gets every day by the bay. Danno Harris on the piano. My name is Bigfoot Wallace. My brother died at Goliad. I come west of Texas, and I was fighting mad. Gonna shoot old Santa Ana right between the eyes. To avenge my brother's murder, I would not be denied. Then in 1842, when I got my chance, we was captured in the town of Amir down on the Rio Grande. We escaped into the desert, but surrendered in the end. They played El Gallo as they lined up our men. Beans from a clay jar, one by one we reached inside. Draw a white bean and you live, draw a black bean and you die. Some men wrote their mothers, some men wrote their wives. Guess my luck was running strong, the bean I drew was the whites. 1 in 10 drew black beans and faced the firing squad. It was 17 against the wall, prepared to meet their God. Beans from a clay jar, one by one we reached inside. Draw a white bean and you lived, a black bean and you die. After that I cleaned out horse thieves coming up from Mexico. I drove a stage through Comanche country all the way to El Paso. And I got some revenge in that Mexican-American war. The one who held the clay jar started evening up the score. I was a Texas Ranger, and I wore that badge with pride. In the town of Bigfoot, Texas is where I now reside. And people come from miles around to hear about my life. I'd not be here to tell it, but the bean I drew was white. My name is Bigfoot Wallace. My brother died in Goliad. I come west of Texas. I was fighting bad. That was my good buddy, the late great Richard Dobson. I used to live just down the road here. It's about the closest thing we had to we could find to living in the country. We lived on Williamson Creek until October of 1998, when we lived in Williamson Creek. Got 2 feet of water throughout our house. You never know how many things you own are made of particle board until you have 2 feet of water throughout your house. We did not make the news, but our good friend Nancy Copeland did. Y'all probably know Nancy Copeland, most of y'all. She's an Austin icon, and the lady who started the music at the airport, actually. Created that whole wonderful experience out there. She lived just down the creek from us. She got 7 feet of water in her house, so she made the news. And she was interviewed. He asked her, he said, now, what kind of advice can you give someone to keep something like this from happening to them, having 7 feet of water throughout your entire house? And she said, well, never buy a house with creek in the name on the street. We found our little slice of paradise in San Marcos, Texas. And we moved. And I was so thankful to the good Lord for making the whole thing happen. You know, it was one of those things. We had a house that had everything wrong with it besides being in the floodplain, 15-year floodplain. Got a leaky roof and a cracked slab. But one gentleman came out of Fisher, Texas, after about 50 people had looked at the house, didn't make an offer, and he made an offer to pay cash for it as is. He wanted me to fix the downdraft Gen Air cooktop fan. I said, no problem. And we found this place in San Marcos that was ideal, but there was a contract on it. So the folk have an inspection done, and after they saw the inspection, they decided to back out. One of the things in the inspection was it had a few problems with the roof, so the owners replaced the roof. It didn't change the price. We bought that. And I wanted to write a song. I wanted to write a love song to God and thank God for making this happen. My rather large family, a brand new place to live that was a slice of paradise. Your soft grass beneath my feet, in a meadow by the creek. You're the wind in my hair and the sun on my cheek. You're the birds softly singing, melody of spring. All creation shares your glory, of your beauty I will sing. Of your beauty I will sing. Your moonrise on the mountain and the sunrise on the shore. Your autumn leaves filling the trees on the hillside. What is more? You're the whispering of the snowflakes and the singing of the rain. And while I have a voice, I will sing this sweet refrain. I will sing this sweet refrain. Oh, you are the mighty bison and the fragile butterfly, side by side on the prairie where wildflowers reach the sky. You're the wind and the dog dancing on a deep blue sea. I pray I may show enough love for these things you give to me. All these things you give to me. Thank you. Winker, is that you?
That's me, buddy.
Oh, so good to see you. So good to play at the Saxon Pub. I really enjoy playing. Y'all having a good time? Are you having a great time? Another song off the new record. America's made is an old school country recipe. Hard work, pride, and freedom mixed with faith and family. And a mom and pop grocery store, an old timer filled cafe. It's a little slice of paradise called small town USA. Apple pie America is a feeding seed with hard working kids. Sons and daughters are the ones with blue collars who know what a dollar is. It's a VFW with those who answered the call. They stand for duty, strength, and honor when they're backed against the wall. I'm leaving the day, and if anyone has to say, I've gone to find apple pie America. Apple pie America is a family farm, John Deere kicking up the dust. Heads bowed around the Thanksgiving table. This Greyhound bus taking dreamers across the heartland and bringing some back home to start over while Grandma's apple pie is cooling on the stove. It's a place where church bells still fill the Sunday morning sky. Folks still wave from front porch swings at strangers driving by. It's a place where they hold hands on hearts when old glory passes by. Where the eagle still looks down with pride, circling in the sky. Yeah, I'm leaving today. And if anyone has to say, think I'm gonna find apple pie America. In every life, there comes a time to leave everything and nothing behind. You're too young to go, but you're too old to stay. So you're on your way, on your way to find your way. And the song step, you'll learn to dance to the rhythm of life. You just take the chance, keep the wind at your back now and the sun on your face. Then you're on your way, on your way to find who you are is both near wagon to a star on the way. Remember you always have a home to come back to. Pack your new dreams in your old car. Keep on the loop, no matter where you are. You're where you belong, so see the day. And be on your way. On your way to play your part. Seek the path that speaks to your heart. And on your way, remember, always have home. Come back to. Now get your wheels rolling. Get your wheels, get 'em rolling. Thank you. Any Blaze Foley fans out there?
Yeah.
This is a song I wrote with Blaze Foley, and to my knowledge, I'm the only person that ever wrote a song with Blaze. He was a really gentle giant on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Don't tell him what it is. He wrote a song called "If I Could Only Fly," which Merle Haggard and Willie cut. And Merle said it was the best country song that had been written. And he might have been right. He told me, he said, he started writing this song. He said, it's about a girl I lived with in Georgia in a treehouse. Lived in a treehouse in Georgia? Yeah. She's the one I'm writing this song about. I said, okay. So fast forward about 6 months after Blaze's untimely demise, we were at his funeral, and we all, he was a big fan of duct tape. He had duct tape, oh gosh, headband, duct tape ties, duct tape cufflinks, duct tape boots. And so we all, to commemorate his departure, as his oversized casket was suspended over the hole, we all these freaks and hippies made a circle, and we all had a roll of duct tape. We were going to put our goodbye piece of duct tape on the casket before they lowered it. The funeral director was not pleased at all with these shenanigans, but Willie's daughter was there. And she was calling shots. Towns Van Zandt standing next to me, and he said, "George, I think we're doing this to keep him from getting out." And lo and behold, this young lady sidles up next to me on this side and says, "Hi, I'm Sybil Rosen. I used to live with Blaze in a treehouse back in Georgia." Long, long way from home, far from any town, on some whippoorwill makes a lonesome sound. Stars aren't out tonight, the moon is someplace else. Keeping hope inside, talking to myself that you staying true. When all that I do is give you blue, blue love. I don't know why I'm bound for walking down the dark side in the wind. Why I'm bound to leave the arms of love, bound to wear my coat to the end. And I don't know why you'll be waiting there. Rainbows in your eyes, daybreak in your hair. With you, shining through. When all that I do is give you blue, blue love. My blue, well, I've been doggone the things that didn't work. Got the short end of the stick. I've had this old heart hurt. Nothing comes close to being caught up in the curve. Deep, deep in a river and dying of absurd. Now you never get enough of the stuff that you don't need. Those that really have the most are asking for the least. Had myself a gold mine, but never knew its worth. Knee deep in a river and dying of thirst. knee deep in the river, knee deep in the river, knee deep in the river, and died in the thirst. Then in the middle of my darkness, a light came flooding in. That's when I discovered that river I was standing in would give me the best when I was down at my worst. Knee deep in the river and die in the thirst. Sing it with us. Knee deep in the river, knee deep in the river, knee deep in the river, and die in the thirst. One more time. Knee deep in the river, knee deep in the river, knee deep in the river, die in the thirst. I was knee deep in the river, die in the It was a beautiful portrait of a lady of the evening and the radio. That's a rich man's night. He also had a couple of regional underground hits. How Can I Dance When I Get Inside? I Gave an Arm and a Leg at the Door. Was one of them. He also had another one called Loot and Sack, Texas, about ripping off all the folks at Liquor Box, stealing all their wares off the walls. He's a highly educated man, but he decided to write songs and live on the sofa circuit. He was the oldest of 7 sons. He used to wear hand-me-ups. He was a dear old soul. An inspiration for this song. They run into the sun, they stand out in the rain, they're glutton for punishment, friend of pain. Stay a little too high, a little too long, little too lost most times to find their way back home. Black sheep, the prodigal that's always on the run, living in the moment, dying to have fun. An old soul chasing rainbows and dancing their own dance. Black sheep always need a second chance. You know they're always calling in the middle of the night. They're always breaking down, thinking you can make it right. Their love is bittersweet, they're loyal to the end. They're their own worst enemy, your best friend. Black sheep, prodigal is always on the run. Oh, living in the moment, dying to have fun. An old soul chasing rainbows, dancing their own dance. Black sheep always need second chance. When they get back on their feet, that's when they fall from grace. Get it all planned out, that's when they lose their place. Sometimes they look a lot like the likes of you and me. Oh, taking all those wrong roads, just trying to be free. Black sheep, prodigal is always on the run. Oh, living in the moment, and they're dying to have fun. Oh, so chasing rainbows, dancing their own dance. Black sheep always needs a second chance. Don't those black sheep always need a second chance? Well, I'm going to show off Greg's swing licks here. Hamp, you got a few swing licks too. So mandolin. I love the electric mandolin. Play boys. This is a song I thought Texas needed a national anthem. Just in case. But all the cool things about Texas in this song is an hour and a half long. Pared it down a little bit. We wave howdy to strangers, tip our hats, say yes ma'am, try to be extra neighborly every chance we can. So I'll share the wealth and beauty that you may partake of the many wonderments here in the Lone Star State. Now in God bless Texas, give us a clear blue sky, our house is just made for daydreaming, slowly floating by. He lit our natural stars big and bright, just made for wishing on. It's a state of mind that you can't find till you go to old San Antonio, cause it's Texas fine. Well, I want y'all to know like living in paradise. And how we come by our bragging rights, it's a Texas thing. Looks as good as it gets. Ever wonder why you ain't a Texan yet? We got our own down-home cooking. We got them great steaks, chicken fried. Tex-Mex plate that'll set you straight, an old blue bell on the side. Got our own brand new music, man, for holding your baby tight. And an old-time sawdust dance hall, bathed in licking bottom. There's live, it's a Texas thing. Well, I want y'all to know what it's like living in paradise. How we come by our bragging rights, Texas thing. Well, it's as good as it gets. You ever wonder why you're in a Texan yet? It's a whole nother country. One thing I never did get clear. Why did we join the Union? Cause we need right here. It's a Texas thing. I could go on and on. Right down painted sunsets on the Panhandle Plain, Sweet Hill Country Range, the wind in big thicket trees, Parkway Island and the Gulf Coast breeze. There's new locations and old straw hats, King Ranch pickups and old Cadillacs, a cowgirl on a cutting horse, in the blue bonnets and a chorus. Longhorns and jackalopes, man, everything's better when you go get on those Texas thing. I'll be weathering the bed. I wonder why you in Texas. You heard about the Texan that went to the sorority party at Harvard, met a girl there, and he said, "What school do you go to?" She said, "Yale." He said, "What school do you go to?" We got time for a couple more. Y'all have any requests?
Cynthia Brown.
Cynthia Brown, okay. That's a song from my movie and song, Small Town Someday. Thank you for asking for that. I come in from Tulsa on a Greyhound last night. Been 10 years since I was blinded by them bus station lights. But you lose track of time when you're playing around. Guess you heard about Grandpa being Wyoming town. For an old farmer's grave, I was amazed at all the faces gathered around. Still I was halfway hoping I might get a chance to see Cynthia Brown. I don't know why I got so restless come summertime. Why some nights I feel like I was losing my mind, or why all I thought about was making my getaway, or why I called Grandpa a fool for thinking I might stay, or why I took his Chevy screaming through the middle of town, or why I wanted more than those windblown kisses from Cynthia Brown. You're still here pouring beers. I remember that booth. That night I told you I was leaving on my search for the truth. The way you shook your head, threw your fist down and said, truth will find you, but it's time to get found. Man, that's no lie. Set 'em up, I'm buying that line the next round. Well, it's the least I could do for the man who won the hand of Cynthia Brown. I come in from Tulsa on a Greyhound last night. Been 10 years since I was blinded by them bus station lights. It's been great, folks. Thank you. I got one more song for you I wrote with my good buddy Richard Dobson. I always like to close out my show with this time. Thank you again for bearing the hot weather and going the distance to come out to see live music. I've got CDs and USBs and t-shirts and koozies over here. If you're interested, take me home. But more importantly, I've got a mailing list. I'd love to stay connected with y'all. Put your email address on there and let you know what we're up to and where we're going to be next. Mr. Greg Whitfield on guitar over here. Yeah. The one and only. Hamp Brockman over here on mandolin. Danno Harris on the keys. For all you Blaze fans, December 18th, I'll be celebrating his birthday again at the Sagebrush with all kinds of folks playing Blaze Foley songs, Blaze Foley cake. In the meantime, let's stay in touch. I ask for strength, and I got troubles, get me straight and strong. I ask for wisdom, and I got problems, taught me right and wrong. I ask for courage, and I got dangers, get me through my fears. I asked for answers and I got silence. It taught me how to heal. I asked for love and I got strangers. Needed a helping hand. I asked for mercy and I got an old friend. Needed another chance. I asked for beauty and I got to see the world through the eyes of a child. I asked for understanding. Got to see an old one smile. I got the world in a raindrop and a promise in a sea. I got all I wanted when I got all I need. When I asked for years, I got moments instead. When I asked for a feast, I got my daily bread. I asked for wealth, and I got work, and the hands to make my bed. I asked for truth, I got a lady, stands beside me all the way. Got the world in a raindrop and a promise in a seed. I got all I want when I got all I need. I got all I wanted when I got all I need. Thanks, y'all.